Hello everyone and welcome to the Kukli Bushcraft channel. Okay, so I'm going to start the video indoors. I'm in the Arctic, it's November. The next couple of videos, everything I film outdoors until February is going to be pretty poorly lit. So I apologise for that in advance. So this is the KW Dożyn. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. And it was sent to me for review, and yeah, I'm going to show you the knife indoors where you can see a little bit better, and then I'm going to show you some footage outdoors from last week where we can see it actually in action. Okay, 52-100 carbon steel with a bayonetic heat treatment, which should make this knife different and stronger than many other knife makers. 59 HRC hardness, 24 centimeters overall length, 11 centimeter blade, and 3.2 millimeter thickness. 13.5 degree angle each side on the Scandi grind, and in the typical version it comes with a secondary bevel, a very slight one. This didn't seem to have a secondary bevel unless it was absolutely tiny. I have sharpened it a couple of times, but yeah, it has been holding its edge really well. Made in Poland. And one of my subscribers is friends of the guy who makes these, which is how come I got sent this one to test and review for free. So thank you very much to both of you. And it's overall it's a great little knife. I've really been enjoying using it. Yeah, so I've been taking it into work every day for about 3 weeks, and with what I do with the knives in work, it's very hard on the edge of the knives. I work on a husky farm, and I do all of the maintenance. I'm working with a lot of materials that aren't wood. I'm stripping plastic off wire rope lines, and I'm working with the sleighs where there's all kinds of bits of plastic, and you know, I ruin the edges of my knives, and this has been holding its edge really well. It's a high carbon steel, so it has got a little bit of rust on it from the snow. I really should be oiling that. So far I've just been wiping it off with a rag and it's been fine. We've got micarta handle scales, Duke micarta I think that is. Allen key screws. You've got a little bit of a sharpening stroke finger choil just here. Just enough to just about get your finger over there for some of the precise work. And a little bit close to the actual edge of the knife, but I've not had any issues. Good handle. Handle scales are quite flat, which to my mind is sometimes good, sometimes bad. I find it less comfortable, but I find it very good with gloves on, and you know exactly which way the knife's facing. Grippy texture on the micarta. Micarta a much stronger option over wood, I think. Nice drop point, and yeah, let's have a look at the sheath. So just a regular kind of Kydex sheath, drainage holes, lots of places for lashing. We've got a little nylon belt loop at the back, and yeah, I'm going to try and work out a way that I can strap this to the outside of my clothing, because right now it's getting colder. I'm wearing more and more clothes, bigger coats, and reaching to my knife underneath my belt is becoming a little bit awkward. Nice Kydex sheath. And yeah, it's a good little package. Let's have a look at it in action. I'll just turn you round a little bit. Let's Uni, come round here. Good girl. Are we straight? No, we're a bit wonky. There we go. Uni, sharp things. So we've got a really thick, I think it's about 3.5mm blade. And it's a really tough little knife. So I've been taking this to work with me for about a week and a half. I've done things to the edge of this knife that would have really chipped and damaged the edges of some other knives, but it is also quite expensive, so you do expect a bit of quality, but you do really get it. There's a nasty knot in this. A really nasty knot at the bottom. But yeah, I mean, that blade thickness is great for batoning feather sticks. Not the best for food prep and things, but yeah, it's a great working bushcraft knife. Let's do a feather stick. Just gonna turn you round again. I don't like having the light behind me. There's lots of issues filming in the snow, and it is quite dark at the moment. So I'm in the far north of Finland, up in Lapland, and conditions for making videos in the winter. It's dark, it's cold, it's hard to get good light. I've constantly got a sled dog bothering me. Oh, I'm sorry, Uni. I know you're a good girl. Yeah, so feathers, it does good. Great little utility camp knife. Nice steel, nice ergonomics. And it can be a little bit deceptive seeing other people doing feather sticks to kind of get the idea of how well it makes feather sticks, because a lot of it depends on the feather stick maker as well. Well, yeah, this feels very controlled. Sharp things, Uni. Okay, there we go. Nice sharp 90-degree spine. If you want to make a bit of wood wool, striking a ferro rod. Lanyard hole, of course. So I like nice short lanyards, as if I'm chopping, which I rarely do with something of this size. I'll just put my 2 smaller fingers in there, and that holds it quite secure. And also, as if I'm cutting, it stops my hand from going over the cutting edge. Yeah, it's gets in the way less than a longer lanyard, but that's off subject a little bit. So nice drop point. I really like the shape. Yeah, but I will have a fuller review of this when I've had a couple of months use out of it and a good few hours behind it. But yeah, it's holding up really good. I forgot to mention the exposed pommel, and here you can get a better view of the finger choil, and in general a better view. Well, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll put a link to the website where you can find this knife in the description, and I'll see you all again soon for another Kukli Bushcraft video. Bye for now.